Alright, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Chicago, Rainbow Stone Lake Charlestown. Nobody again with another lesson. Bahara Kakara Sharma. It's the Holy Spirit of truth. But before I do anything, I'm going to start by saying, call her was blocked. Yahweh by Shim Yahushua by Shim Kakadash. That's all praise to the Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. The Dhamma Shana Kabbalah as a Kohen Shaya Shwala. Still the honor to the elders of Israel, which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teach from love. Allah. Which are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, teach from love. And Wa Shalom, Wa Blabakia Shaya Sharala, which is peace and love to the elect Israel. Alright, this particular lesson, man, is pretty much gonna be on how we go through a lot of shit, as prophets, man. It's a lot that comes with it. It's not just no cakewalk. People hear, they hear about the men of the Lord and think that, shit is all fine and dandy, and that is a easy task, and that we just don't come with afflictions. They think that just because we're prophets, man, that we don't go through shit or everything just handed out to us, but it's the complete opposite. We catch the most hell, man. We catch hell, man, daily. That's why that Second Peter's, I like to always bring it up because it says that righteous man is vexed daily, man. Just roughly paraphrasing, man. And that just goes to show you the shit that we go through, man. When the righteous are on authority, people bear rule, but when the wicked, when they on that power structure, everyone mourns, man. We're constantly mourning, man. This is the things we have to put up with, as prophets, man. Lord willing, we be of the elect. But shit, because really, man, we're looked at as if, we're nothing. But it's like, man, I'm running out. I'm going to just get the script. Let me see. We're going to roll from the Lord willing this be edifying to the sincere brothers in the Aqua out there. I think there's 14, 15, I'm in. Let me see. Alright, give me 1 second, brothers, bear with me. This John 15, and I'm gonna start at 18. It says, if the world, and this is in red letters, so we know who's talking. Alright, it says, if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you, man. And scripture in 2 Peter, it says that we're basically walking in Yahushua's footsteps, man. So the same persecutions and afflictions that he went through, we're gonna go through those same things. Not exactly the same, but we're gonna get tested, man. Everyone is gonna be tested, man. 1 Corinthians 3:13, man. Every man's work, it's gonna be put on the forefront, so like, what you made of. And how do you build that up? By being persecuted on this side, man. By going through all these situations, Alright? It said it hated me before it hated you. Because they persecuted the Lord, when it was time for that. 19, it says, if ye were of the world will love his own. So if we was partakers of this world and entangled with the affairs of this life, they would look at us as if they would accept us, man. But 1 Peter 4, and I think 11. Let me see. I'll grab it real quick. Let me see. I can start at 3. It says, for the time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we have walked
in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine, revelings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries. You know, these are all the things that we partook in, man. So, just going back to John 15, it says, if you were of the world will love his own. So, if we were still doing all those things that was listed, you know, they will love us, man. But instead, verse 4, it says, wherein they think it's strange that you run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you, man. They speak evil of us, man. You know, this comes with being a prophet, man. You know, them tarnishing your name. You know, people saying you crazy. You know? Are they a hate group? You know, all those you know, insults or, you know, whatever the case may be, all those things that you heard, that comes with being a prophet, man. You know? But, man, it's all worth it, man. You know? Because Romans 8:18 or 19, it won't compare to the things that we got laid up before us, man. You know, so we ought to hold on and persevere. All right. It says, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. You know, man, we get hated for this truth, man. You know, Galatians 4:16, am I your enemy because I tell you the truth? You know, hey, Jake be ready to stone you out there just because you letting them know, just because you showing him or her, you feel me, their transgressions, man. You know, they be ready to get on your ass, man. You know? Let me see, what was I? Lost my spot. I'm going to read the latter and the ninth kind. It says, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. 20, it says, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. Alright, if they have persecuted me, this is the point I want to hit on. We're gonna grab persecute. Edification. Let's see what time it is. Alright. Let's see, persecute. I'll give it Alright, persecute. It goes back to the Greek word. This is G1377. And it's dioko. Alright, dioko. It says to make, run, or flee. To put to flight. Let me see. To be mistreated. Suffer persecution on account of something. You know, we've seen that all throughout the scriptures, man. You know, the prophets are suffering persecution on account of something. You know, with the idea of hostility. Alright? In any way, whatever, to harass, trouble, molest one. Alright? So, hey, man, this word is not a good word, man. Persecute, man. That's, hold on, let me see. Let me grab one more definition. Alright, look at this one. Hold on. Alright, it reads, to subject someone to hostility and ill treatment, especially because of their race or political or religious beliefs. Harass or annoy someone persistently. Alright, and that's hitting it right on the head, man. You know, we get scrutinized for this truth, man. You know, but hey, it's all worth it. You know? It's all worth it, man. It says, if they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep your saying also, man. You know, there's no new things under the sun, man. You know, so what happened back then is the same thing that's going to happen now. Scripture says that we're going to stand in our lot to the end of the days, man. You know, so if it was of the Lord for you to, you know, basically be ordained a prophet, man, you're going to be persecuted, man, and afflicted, you know, on your walk. You know, that's why King David, I like to bring this out, man. In Psalms 27, he said, keep my path plain. You know, basically keep him on track. You know? Knowing that it's a lot of shit that he had to deal with, but keep his path plain to where he can stay focused on serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know? Let me see. This is to touch up on persecute real quick. This is Matthew 5. Let me see. I think it's like 20 something. Let me see. Basically said like blessed are them who are persecuted. See, I'll type it just some time. And 10. Alright, this is Matthew chapter 5, and in the beginning of this chapter is basically giving out blessings to certain types of to people with certain, you know, characteristics, man. Alright, this is Matthew chapter 5 verse 10. It says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, so hey, we're not just out here, you know, suffering without a cause, man. You know, this means something, man. Romans 12 and 1, it says that we put our body as a living sacrifice, man. You know, so it all comes with it, man. That's like when you go into in a ring in boxing, man. Getting hit comes with it, man. You're not gonna have like a flawless victory. You're not gonna come out of there without a scratch, man. You know, we're not gonna walk out of this thing unscratched, man. We're gonna have a couple bruises, but I mean, hey, we still gonna make it out, Lord willing. You know, we be up that number, man. Alright? Which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, man. You know, and just, man, it's so many prophets that, man, shit, all the prophets, man. You know, they went through hell, man. You know? Let me see, this Hebrews real quick. 11 and I know it's the latter end of it. Give me a second. Alright, count. This is Hebrews chapter 11. Alright, verse. I can start at 32 just to get that. Because this whole chapter right here is about faith. You know, men overcoming things by faith. You know, and this is the Lord coming through them. You know, coming through for them. So like, alright, Hebrews 11 and 32 it says, who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, and obtained promises, stopped the mouths of lions, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, out of weakness were made strong, waxed valiant, and fight, turned to flight the armies of the aliens. Woman received the dead, raised to life again, and others were tortured. Alright? Others were tortured, man. This comes with being a prophet. You know, not accepting deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection, man. Alright, so they understood and knew that, hey, man, it's a reward at the end of this, man. That they wasn't, you know, just suffering for no reason. You know, that they wasn't just in this thing, you know, just to be in this thing. They understood, man. Alright, 36, this is where the point starts to kick in at. It says, and others had trial of, I can't read. Alright, I'm gonna start over. And others had trial of cruel mockings and scourgings, man. You know, let's get that. To emphasize on that persecution, man. Alright. So I went too far. We're gonna touch upon a few words in there. Cruel. That basically means to be like harsh, man. You know, so it wasn't just some small matters, you know. Let's see, cruel mockings. Oh, I ain't really going in depth on it. Let me see. I agree. Let's see. We're just gonna get the word cruel, man. Cruel, it says willfully causing pain or suffering to others or feeling no concern about it, man. So they really don't give a fuck about us, man. Right? It says cruel mockings, man. These are the things that we have to put up with. And you got fucking Jake wanting to stay on this side, man, and want to be all up under Esau's ass. You know, matter of fact, speaking of that, not to really get off topic, but I work with this Jake, man. He a coon, man. You know, he made a comment. He was like, "Shit, I don't like niggas." You know, so shit. I mean, we could agree on that, man. You know, I don't like niggas either. He was like, he proceeded with like his convo, and was like, yeah, I don't like niggas. That's why I'd rather just hang around, you know, basically eat them. You know, he'd rather kick it with Edom. So I'm looking like, bro, you coon the fuck out, man. These are the same people that persecuted us, had us in captivity, held us in derision and reproach. But you got Jakes like that, man. You know? But it says cruel mockings, though, man. And scourgings. It says whip, calamity, misfortune. You know? Let's see. Alright. So look, it says, yea, moreover, of bond and imprisonment. Come on, man. 37, it says they were stoned. Alright? And we know what being stoned is, man. Just think about that, man. Suffering all that just for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's faith. Alright? And it wasn't just no little ass pebbles, man. They was, man. Google a picture of some stones. But it says they were sawn asunder, were tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskin and goatskin, being destitute, afflicted, tormented, alright, of whom the world was not worthy. Alright, they wandered in deserts and in mountains and in dens and in caves of the earth. And these all, having obtained the good report through faith, received not the promise. You know? So, man, these are all the things that we go through as prophets, man. You know? So, Lord willing, this was edifying. You know, I want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Kakadash, Latam Ashana Kabbalah Zakoyim Shah Yasharallah. And wa shalom, wa baki ya shalom.